Welcome back. This is an Aleks teaching video for homework on knowing the value of an SI prefix as a power of 10. Now, any prefix is just standing in for 10 times something, or 100 times something, or 1/10 of something, or 1/100th of something. So a prefix is going to equate to a number that you can multiply by another number and just make it easier to use. So let's go through some of them. If you want some very common big ones, now there's many of these, but if you're just going to use some common ones, if you want 1,000 of something, say we've got meters, and I want to express distance between one town and another, well, you don't want to be getting into the thousands of meters. A meter is 3 feet long. You don't want to say how many 3 feet are between Huntington and Charleston. So instead, kilo, which is a lowercase kilo, so that's a K, is going to be 10 to the third. That's going to be 1,000. So if you were to say 1,000, that's 3 zeros. It's 10 to the third, or 10 to the 3. You're going to multiply 10 to the 3 times whatever number of meters you are, and that, or divide by that, and it'll be the number of kilometers you have. I'll show you how to do that. So the next one, like if you wanted another one bigger, mega. So if you had a megabyte, okay, that's capital letter M. It's going to be 10 to the 6. Okay, 1 million. All right, so that would be, 1 with 6 zeros. All right, so that would be, so if you're going to go from meters to megameters, you would divide by 1 million. If you're going to go from megameters to meters, you're going to multiply by a million. You want a bigger number. If you want something less, so less than, say, a meter, deci, okay, it's just a lowercase d, it's 10 to the minus 1, okay, or 1 divided by 10. Centi, which is like a cent, as a C, it's 10 to the minus 2, which is 1 over 100. So that's 10 to the 2, but since it's divided, it's to the negative exponent. Milli, which is a little lowercase m, 10 to the minus 3, which is 1 over 1,000. Let's do a couple more. Micro, that's the Greek letter mu, which kind of looks like a fancy U with a swoopy thing. It's a million divided by a million, so it's a millionth. So it's 1 divided by 10 to the 6. Let's do one more. Nano. Nano is just an N, and it's a billionth. So this is 10 to the minus 9, or 10, or 1 over 1 billion. Okay, so this is how we're going to use it. So let's go back to the problem. It says, in 10 to the negative 2 pascals, okay, what unit of pascals would be 10 to the negative 2? Well, 10 to the negative 2 is centi, okay? So 1 times 10 to the negative 2 pascals is 1 centipascal. Okay, so you're just using it as a power of 10. So this is the power of 10 that you look for, and that's centi. Okay. Well, kili, what was kilo? Kilo, remember, kilo was 1,000, and how many units of 10 was 1,000? 1,000 is 3 zeros, so it's going to be 3 units of 10. So it's 1 times 10 to the third pascals, 1 kilopascal. Okay, so there's, in a small number of here, there would be a big number of smaller units. Okay, in micropascal, okay, a micro is a very small unit. It's a millionth of a pascal, which is pressure. It's a millionth of it. So I want something to the negative power showing you that it's very small. That's 10 to the minus 6 pascals. And then nano is the billionth. Remember, we did billionth, 10 to the negative 9. And so this would be, well, that's 10 to the negative 9, so I want a nanopascal, which is a tiny, tiny unit of pressure. Okay? So knowing which ones to use means that you have to know the entire list. Centi, deci, then you'd have a meter or a pascal or whatever, 1 unit. Then hecto, kilo, and then it just keeps going up from million, billion, trillion and then millionth, billionth, trillionth as it goes down. So as you practice this, you'll get better and better. Thank you.